I got hundreds on me. Keep them hundreds on me. Keep them hundreds coming.
What's good, YouTube? We back for another one. Now, as most of y'all seen in the media these past couple of days, especially in sports, y'all seen my guy Kwame Brown coming at everybody.
You baiting me, boy. You say some shit like that while you say my family killer. You invited a man to your penis. You slickhead bitch. Is that how you're getting all these jobs, sir? Is that what you're used to, boy? Because you're not qualified for the shit that you got going.
Everybody, bro. He coming for moms, dads, cousins, brothers, sisters, everybody. No one is safe at this moment, bro. It's almost as if Kwame Brown, who in 2001, for y'all know, got drafted #1 overall pick, but he didn't end up, playing up to expectations. I don't want to call him a bust. I know his channel is Kwame Brown's Bust Life, which y'all should definitely check out if y'all haven't checked out, by the way, because this man is comedy. I don't want to call him a bust because I can't call somebody that played in the NBA for 12 years a bust. That made like what, $35, $38 million, something like that. I don't see how you can be a bust. But I'm really here to talk about the thing what's going on with Charlamagne the guy. Now apparently Charlamagne he ordered a cease and desist letter or something like that towards Kwame Brown for him making comments about him being a R word. But before we talk about that, let me play the clip of what Charlamagne said about Kwame Brown on the Breakfast Club a couple of days ago.
But you could do a little research. Kwame Brown was born in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't think I've ever met Kwame, but I know a lot of his family. His family lived in Mounts Corner, South Carolina. His father's name was Willie Brown. I don't know how many kids Willie Brown had. I don't know how many siblings Kwame Brown got, but I went to school with his sister, and I went to school with one of his brothers. Let me tell y'all something. Kwame's father in the 90s, I remember this story. He beat a woman with an axe handle. It was his girlfriend. And the rumor was he buried her alive. He buried her in the area that I grew up in, if I remember correctly. I've been trying to call my dad since yesterday to confirm the whole story because I literally forgot about this until yesterday. But the woman died and he got arrested. If he's still alive, he's in prison for life because he got caught because he left South Carolina after the murder and came back for his paycheck. Let me tell you something else. His other brother, I don't know if him and Kwame were close, but his other brother shot his baby mama several times and then killed himself. That was like in 2008. And his other brother, Kwame's other brother, just went to jail for murder like 3 years ago. All of this you can Google. I'm saying all that to say, leave Kwame alone. That man has been quiet for 20 years. He don't bother nobody. Clearly all that, all that he's a bust stuff gets to him, and you don't know what people are going through or have been through, but I've seen folks snap for less, and it looks like, Kwame is snapping. And if you look at the history of men in his family, you would know his men in his family have a history of snapping. Leave Kwame.
Now, Charlamagne, did you need to say that? Was that necessary? Was that necessary to talk about somebody else's past? Or especially past incidents that have nothing to do with what's going on? And I knew when I saw Kwame Brown coming for people, bro, after these 20 years of being quiet, by the way, let's not forget that. I knew there would be people that want to bring up, oh, well, he's just trying to get some clout. He was just a buzz. He just wants to, what?
Really, nigga?
I just see somebody that's trying to defend himself of what was being said by him on All the Smoke podcast with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, which is a pretty good podcast, I think, in my opinion. But they didn't need. I think the disrespect towards Kwame Brown was unnecessary. And when you watch it, Jeannie Buss was even a little bit. I'll put that clip in here too.
Did you guys thank Jerry? Because wasn't Jerry over in Memphis and gave you guys power?
Well, we traded Marc Gasol,
yeah, that's what people,
right?
Oh, you got him for nothing, not realizing that what you guys gave him was Marc Gasol.
And Kwame Brown. And so...
Marc Gasol.
And...
Right.
Oh, did you played with Mark?
No. That was a one-man trade. You just used the name. He was the name was just there.
So now we get Powell. We go on this run.
But Jeannie Buss is a little bit, she didn't really like that comment either. How you gonna bring lawyers and stuff into this after you done came at this man and violated this man on YouTube in front of thousands of people? Hundreds of thousands of people watch The Breakfast Club every single day. And you're gonna make a statement like they're talking about how his dad and his brother killed people and did this and that. He hasn't met his father. And the brother that he was talking about, he never met either. So I don't really understand how you want to tarnish somebody's character like that. It just doesn't make sense. So I love what Kwame doing. I hope Kwame keep coming at everybody. I just hope nobody gets stingy and YouTube doesn't get stingy or whatever and shut his whole channel down. But look, Kwame Brown is here for revenge, bro. This man found YouTube and the rest was history. 20 years, 2001, since 2001, this man hasn't said a word. He sat back and listened to everybody talk mess about him for the past 20 years. He's not this, he's not that, he can't do this, he can't do that. And now the second he wants to say something back to somebody, now it's a problem? No. He let him have his moment. Let him say what he got to, look, let him speak his mind. And let me tell you something, bro. Being like this myself, the quiet people are the ones you need to always worry about. Don't worry about the person that's out there talking, saying this and that all the time, because you always know what's on their mind. You always know what they're gonna do. But it's the person in the back of the class that's not saying anything, just taking notes, just observing everybody, not saying a word. That's the person that's the person that'll. It's always the quiet ones. It's always the ones that just be sitting back observing. Just watch, just like when you're in an environment of a lot of people, just watch the people that are just observing everything. Not the person that's trying to answer every single question, trying to get the most, popularity. No, watch the person that's just that's just observing everybody. Because that's the person that when it's all said and done, yeah, they're gonna come out of nowhere and shock the world. And that's what Kwame Brown is doing right now. So Kwame Brown, sir, I appreciate you. I need a Kwame Brown jersey. I was online, I was looking at him. I was seeing like his McDonald's All-American jersey, but that was like $500. I ain't paying that for a jersey. But this man needs his own talk show. He needs his podcast. Give this man anything he needs, man. Because it isn't just even about people like Charlamagne. Exposing people in the media and how the media treats black people in general. Talking a lot about how Stephen A. and other people like that use their platforms to put down other black men. You know what I mean? And when you really think about it, there's some fact to what he's saying. Really listen to what this man is saying. Don't just look at it as, oh, he's a bust trying to get clout. Really hear him out and what he's saying. His YouTube lives begin like 20,000 people in it. Really, he's really making a change. And I really hope that I really think that what Kwame is doing, he's making media have to think twice about how they talk about people. Because they're so used to just saying whatever they want to say and nobody responding. But now Kwame got something to say. Now Kwame goes, bro, I love this, man. I love seeing the status quo being challenged. I love it because I'm always somebody trying to always question how society is ran and question why we do certain things a certain way. But now Kwame is questioning all boundaries. He's pushing the boundary and he's making people uncomfortable. Stephen A. Smith, Jamel Hill, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, Charlamagne the God, Brendan Haywood. I don't know who he coming through next, but y'all gotta watch out. But I'm gonna leave it there. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and please comment down below what y'all feel about what Kwame's doing. Do y'all support what he's doing? You disagree with him? Tell me how you feel. But I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.